Hi everyone, I'm Johan. Today I'm going to talk about the Meta Frontend Developer interview process. At the end of this video, you should have a good understanding of what the process itself looks like, what interviewers look at, and a bunch of tips for each round. Quick intro, I'm from Prepfully. This video has been put together by Meta Frontend developers who are also interview coaches on Prepfully. They've coached hundreds of candidates successfully and are available on the website for direct booking if you're looking for more personalized guidance. The Meta Frontend Developer interview comprises of 3 main rounds, namely the phone screening with recruiter, the technical interview, and lastly the on-site round comprising of 4 interviews. Let's discuss each of these in detail. So the interview starts off with the recruiter screen, which is a 45-minute phone call where you'll chat about your career aspirations, strengths, skills, and salary expectations. Here are 4 tips for this round. First off, the round will kick off with the "so tell me about yourself" prompt. So make sure you have a short, crisp introduction ready to go. Maybe also include a memorable nugget about yourself that makes you stand out. Next, the questions in this round are typically straightforward, focusing on foundational concepts like JavaScript and Donk. So make sure you review core front-end concepts like this, event delegation and event listeners in JavaScript, as well as fundamental data structures like stacks and queues, and their implementation in JavaScript. Thirdly, they'll want to hear about your past experiences, your previous role, projects you've worked on, and how your skills align with the position you're applying for. So, gather your thoughts about previous work experiences and decide ahead which specific projects you will discuss. Focus on topics like what your contribution was, how things went, and what you could have done better, and be prepared to highlight your achievements and challenges you've overcome. Lastly, have a clear reason as to what draws you to Meta and why you're particularly interested in pursuing a career in front-end development. As for the salary expectations, research industry standards and the company's compensation range for the role in advance, and communicate your expectations confidently and realistically. Right then, moving on to the next round, the technical interview, which aims to assess your in-depth knowledge of JavaScript and your coding proficiency. 3 things to know about this round. Number 1, about the interview format. It's conducted via a video call where you'll be solving coding challenges on CoderPad with another engineer at Meta. You'll receive 2 questions and have approximately 20 minutes for each question. The question is assigned only after you successfully tackle the first one, so solving both is key in advancing to the next stage of the interview process. Number 2, to excel in this round, it's important to spend sufficient time solving coding challenges on platforms like LeetCode or HackerRank. Plus, brush up on your knowledge of JavaScript, especially in areas like algorithms and data structures. And lastly, but most importantly, partner with a front-end developer and practice solving coding problems to be well prepared for this round. As you can see, this is not just about your technical skills, but also how about you can collaborate, communicate, and contribute in real-world scenarios where engineers work together on projects. So ask your friends or colleagues to help, or go to a professional platform like Prepfully to get the best practice and feedback from any one of the front-end developers at Meta who would be happy to help. You can book a coding style mock with them directly using the link in the description. Okay then, now we move on to the on-site round, which spans a full day at one of Meta's office locations and includes 4 45-minute interviews. Here's breaking them down into different rounds for you. Number 1, coding interviews. Expect 2 of these interviews where you'll encounter practical questions relating to building user interfaces at Meta, as well as theoretical questions on front-end development concepts. So having a solid grasp of front-end concepts is key here. Review data structures, algorithms, go through commonly asked questions in this regard, and practice solving them as much as needed to get comfortable with this round. Again, take help from friends, mentors, or professionals to help you in simulating that collaborative coding environment for a well-rounded preparation. Now, moving on to the next, design and architecture interview. Here you'll be asked about how you approach building web application products and handling UI components. You'll be asked to showcase your design and architectural thinking and discuss strategies and decisions related to interface construction. My best tip is to communicate your ideas effectively, ask questions whenever needed, factor in the input, feedback from your interviewers, and essentially collaborate with them through the solution. Finally, we have the career and coding interview, which has a twofold focus. First, you can expect behavioral questions diving into your background and interests. Second, there will be some more coding questions. Be ready to discuss your career trajectory and at the same time weave in stories of your past experiences to demonstrate your prowess as a front-end developer. Research Meta's culture in advance and align your answers with their values and ethos. Right, so that brings us to the end of the video. The on-site interviews largely focus on solving coding challenges and demonstrating your expertise and experience in applying your front-end skills to real-world scenarios. Plus, you'd be expected to align with Meta's visions and ethos. At the end of the day, you only have 45 to 60 minutes to cover a tremendous amount of territory, where you need to answer all these questions in a way that adequately demonstrates the full range of your competence and fit. To excel at it all, it's best to get rigorous practice through mocks with front-end developers at Meta who can give you that interview-like experience, the pressure, the constraints, and dynamics of it for a well-rounded preparation. You could ask friends for help or utilize a professional platform like Prepfully to practice with experienced developers at Meta who have been mentoring hundreds of candidates. Book a session with them directly using the link in the description. Okay then, lots of additional helpful resources down in the description below. Don't forget to check them out. If you found this helpful, please do like the video and subscribe. Thanks and good luck.
Thanks for watching the video. If you liked it, please subscribe. Our website is prepfully.com. We've got lots of interview questions there. You can also schedule a mock interview with one of our experts. You can find the link in the description below. All the best from us at Prepfully, and we hope you totally rock your interview.